Hey, so welcome back. So I'm recording this video moments after I just recorded my last video that you guys saw like 2 days ago. And the reason I'm recording this video right after is because last couple of videos ago I saw two comments that were very interesting. So the last one I replied to in my other video before, and now I'm going to reply to the other comment on this one and another topic basically. So yes, I do look exactly the same as last video. That's not because I, just don't shower and just wear the same clothes all the time. It's definitely not that at all. I am Indian. But no, that's not what it is. I'm just recording this immediately after, so I don't want to hear it in the comments. But the topic of today's video, I want to talk about actually applying, because one of the biggest rabbit holes I see people in the law of assumption community go on for years sometimes, especially months, but definitely years. I've seen people years just fall into this exact same rabbit hole and just dig themselves deeper and deeper, like it's a goddamn Bonnie Blue hole. And realistically, this is the worst thing you can do in the law of assumption, and that is to constantly watch videos, constantly listen to YouTubers, constantly buy coaches courses and jump from coach to coach, and be the hearer of the word and not be the doer of the word. You constantly listen, you constantly feel like you're doing the right thing by listening to me and listening to 85 coaches and watching 3-hour Neville lectures and then not applying this. You have to apply this. It doesn't matter how many times you search up Sam Sulek Arnold workout on TikTok or YouTube and then don't go to the gym. No, you still have to go to the gym. It doesn't matter how much you listen to these people. It doesn't matter how many Gordon Ramsay MasterChef videos you watch. You eventually have to make the food in order to actually get good at making the food. You actually have to do it yourself. You can't just watch 85 walkthroughs of Red Dead Redemption 2 and then tell your friends, oh, I played Red Dead Redemption 2. No, you got to play Red Dead Redemption 2, and you should play that. Fantastic game, by the way. Rest in peace to, you have to actually apply. You cannot be a hearer of the word. You have to actually be a doer of the word. That is by far, maybe not by far, but one of the biggest problems with most of you. There are other problems that you guys have that I've made other videos about that, wavering is probably the main one. Doubting equals Satan. You can't doubt. There are other problems that you guys have when it comes to the law of assumption. But the absolute main one that just feels like, I'm like, you guys are not even applying this. That is like, I'm like, what are you guys doing? Every day, sometimes in the comments, I see the exact same people say the exact same things. Every question that I see for a lot of people in the law of assumption, Neville Goddard community, whether it's on Twitter or TikTok or YouTube or wherever else, I'm sure Reddit as well. Hell, maybe even on like 4chan or something. Maybe on some deep dark web. There are people who probably went from Neville Goddard communities and law of assumption communities and on YouTube, then they went to Twitter, got no answers, then they went on Instagram, still didn't apply anything, then they got the same answers from TikTok, still didn't apply anything, then they got the same answers from 4chan, still didn't apply anything, then they got the same answers from the dark web, still didn't apply anything, then they got the same answers from X video, still didn't apply anything, then they got the same answers from Call of Duty forums where they ask people about Neville, still didn't change anything. And then they buy some random computer from the third world and try talking to Neville people on there, still didn't change anything. Then they buy some $5,000 course from a YouTuber who's clearly trying to scam you, then they still didn't apply anything. You have to apply this yourself. You can't be a hearer of the word. You have to be a doer of the word. Stop listening to me. Stop listening to any coaches. Stop listening to Neville if that helps you. Stop listening to anyone. Just apply. You cannot just listen to me. You cannot just listen to any YouTuber. You have to actually apply this. You cannot continue watching Sam Sulek or Arnold workouts on TikTok. You have to actually go and do the actual gym stuff. Take steroids if you have to. Who cares? If you want to look like Sam Sulek, you cannot continue watching his videos. You cannot be busy watching Sam Sulek and Arnold and Brock Lesnar all day, every day, if you're not going to do the bare minimum and take steroids and go to the gym. You have to actually apply. That is an insane Bonnie Blue rabbit hole that some of you guys are in. You have to actually apply this. Stop listening. And it says in the Bible as well. So here's the quote from the Bible where the Bible is trying to tell you, fucking do this. Stop listening to me. Do this. Apply this. And then you'll get your dream life. So here's that verse. It says, but be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. For if anyone is hearer of the word and not the doer, he is like the man observing his natural face in the mirror, for he observes himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was. But he looks into the perfect law of liberty and continues in it. And here's the best part. And is not forgetful hearer, but a doer of the word. This one will be blessed in what he does. And Neville has another one where if you continue reading, it actually uses the word persist. The word persist is huge in the law of assumption community because you have to persist in your new self-concept, your new assumption of yourself, no matter what it is, whether it's robotic affirmations, whatever it is, whatever technique you use to get into the new you, to live in the end, to believe that your I amness is the real I amness of yourself. Whatever you need to do, you have to persist in it. But some of you guys can't persist because some of you guys don't even start. You don't even jump on the boat. You can't row the boat if you can't even jump on the boat. You have to jump on the actual boat, start this, then row. Some of you guys can't even do that. That is a major problem that I'm seeing with this, with you guys in the law of assumption community. So my message is this: stop being a hearer. Stop listening to me. Stop listening to any coach if you're not going to actually apply. Just stop. We don't need you if you're not going to listen to us. We can't help you if you're not going to do it yourself. We cannot go inside your brain because you are one with the Father, you are one with your imagination, and just twist your brain and move the wires of your brain and your imagination and do it all for you. I can assume for some of you, but that's basically it. So you have to yourself do it. You have to be the doer of the word. Stop being the hearer of the word. Be the doer of the word. So yeah, that is the absolute main point of today's video. You have to actually apply this. Just apply this. If you can't apply this forever, if you're like, you know what if I spend 6 months and I pretend that everything's working out for me and then nothing changes? Well, then just tell yourself, you know what, I'm just going to do it for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks, I'm just going to pretend that everything works out for me. I'm just going to pretend that I have the money in my head. I'm going to react to everything like I have the money in my head. I'm going to react to everything like I have DSP or healthy family and healthy whatever. Just apply it for 3 weeks. Again, test yourself and see. Just apply it for 3 weeks. And then if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, well, you lose nothing, okay? Just do it for a little bit. Just do the application. Just do the applying for just a little bit. Just for a little bit. If you don't want to do it for 6 months, if you're scared that you're going to be in the same place for 6 months and just waste your time, just do it for a little bit. And then you will be a doer of the word and not a hearer of the word. Your seed will flower, like Neville says. So yeah, that is my message. Just do the actual work. Stop listening to me. Stop listening to any coach. Stop watching Neville lectures. Stop being on YouTube or Manifestation TikTok or whatever. Just actually do this. If you're not going to do this, then there's absolutely no point in watching me. There's absolutely no point in watching Sammy or Taylor or Neville or any YouTuber. There's no point at all. If you're not going to do this, there is absolutely no point at all to listen to us. There's no point in listening to Neville. There's no point in listening to Joseph Murphy or Plato or Jesus. There is absolutely no point if you're not going to do it yourself. But yeah, anyways, that's for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, peace out.